The safe haven is burning. Dubai was supposed to be the ultimate sanctuary. For the last 5 years, the world's elite, the 1%, flocked here for tax-free living and absolute security. But in the last 48 hours, that illusion has shattered. As debris from intercepted drones falls on the Dubai International Financial Center and fires break out at the Fujairah oil terminals, the global elite aren't waiting for a ceasefire. They are moving. While the average person is panicking at the gas pump, the 1% are executing a pre-planned exodus strategy. Today, on Menuncovered, we aren't just looking at the headlines. We are uncovering the specific asset classes and dark hubs where the world's smartest money is migrating right now to survive the 2026 Middle East war. Section 1. The Fall of the Desert Fortress. The attacks on March 13th and 14th weren't just military strikes. They were economic psychological warfare. When firms like Citi, PwC, and Deloitte evacuated the DIFC last Friday, it signaled the end of Dubai's safe haven status for this conflict cycle. Over $63 billion in wealth inflow was projected for the UAE this year. Now, analysts are tracking a massive wealth exodus. Why? Because the 1% man understands one thing: liquidity is life. If the Dubai financial market, DFM, stays suspended or Jebel Ali port remains halted, your billions on paper are effectively zero. We are seeing private jets booked out not for vacation, but for capital relocation to places the drones can't reach. Section 2. Where is the money going? The new safe havens. So, where do you go when the Switzerland of the Middle East is under fire? 1. The Singapore-Hong Kong pivot. Data from last week shows Indian and Chinese entrepreneurs moving hundreds of millions into Singaporean bank accounts. Singapore has become the #1 digital vault of 2026. 2. The distance premium. Wealth is flowing into Australia and New Zealand. Why? Geographic isolation. In a world of drone warfare, being far away is the new gold. 3. The return of the king, USD and gold. Despite the de-dollarization talk of 2025, the US dollar and gold have surged. Gold is hitting record highs because it's the only asset that doesn't have counterparty risk when a city's power grid goes down. Section 3. The invisible assets, crypto and energy sovereignty. But the 1% aren't just buying gold bars. They are moving into sovereign assets. Notice what happened to Bitcoin this week. While it dipped initially due to stagflation fears, the whales are using this volatility to buy. They aren't looking at BTC as a currency, they're using it as a cross-border escape valve. Furthermore, the smartest money is moving into energy infrastructure in the Western Hemisphere. With the Strait of Hormuz blocked and Fujairah's tanks burning, the man who owns energy production in Texas, Canada, or Guyana is the man who wins 2026. The 1% aren't betting on peace. They are betting on the scarcity caused by war. Section 4. The 1% mindset. Preparation versus panic. The difference between the 99% and the 1% is reaction time. The 99% wait for the news to tell them what to do. The 1% already had their exit plan signed and notarized 6 months ago. To be a man who is uncovered and prepared, you must ask yourself, is your wealth tied to a single geography? If your local bank closed its doors tomorrow, like the DFM did on March 2nd, could you still provide for your family? This isn't about being a doomer. It's about strategic redundancy. Section 5. The exit architecture. How the 1% moves mountains. When you are a 1% man, you don't just leave a country. You migrate an entire ecosystem. Right now, as smoke rises from the Fujairah tanks, the exit architecture is in full swing. 1. The second passport advantage. We are seeing a 400% spike in golden visa activations from Malta and Portugal. The 1% man never has just one home base. If his primary hub becomes a target, he has a pre-vetted legal sanctuary waiting. 2. Hardened logistics. Notice the private hangar traffic at Al Maktoum International. The elite aren't flying commercial. They use private security firms that provide end-to-end extraction, from the penthouse to a secure offshore location in 45 minutes. 3. Digital nomadic vaults. They aren't carrying suitcases of cash. They are utilizing multi-signature cold storage and decentralized vaults. In 2026, wealth is no longer a physical weight. It's a digital frequency that can be broadcast from a bunker in New Zealand just as easily as a villa in the Palm Jumeirah. Section 6. The Uncovered Conclusion. Building your personal fortress. So, what is the lesson for the rest of us? The 1% are teaching us that safety is a choice, not a guarantee. Dubai was a masterpiece of stability for 20 years, but as we've seen in the last 48 hours, geography is the ultimate vulnerability. To protect your wealth in this new era of drone warfare and global instability, you must adopt the Menuncovered protocol. Rule 1. Geography-proof your income. Ensure your business or career isn't tied to a single city's power grid. Rule 2. Physical versus digital balance. Hold enough physical assets, gold/cash, for 3 months of survival, but keep your major wealth in global liquid markets. Rule 3. Stay emotionally liquid. Don't fall in love with a location. Be ready to move when the data tells you the safe haven has become a target zone. The world is changing fast, and the headlines are only the surface. Here at Menuncovered, we dig deeper. Don't wait for the siren to sound before you start looking for the exit.